It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Colts, next on Madden Football.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that. I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
Able to hit home, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Boyd hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Minshew working from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen fights off the pressure. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. He completes it in traffic. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. That pass complete to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Minshew looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10, here's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lower the deficit to a single possession. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, it's Minshew. This one finds Boyd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Let's come in here, Brock. Minshew. That finds Hunt complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Minshew. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Colts 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a give up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. They give it to him again. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Back to throw, Minshew. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Tight end in motion right. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That one complete to Hopkins. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Allen into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10, Minshew. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23. Hits his man on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Makes the handoff, now Minshew. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He's got it, room to run. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. It picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
A give on third to Gibson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Minshew working from the gun. Shakes himself free. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the 46. It's taken in by Washington. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts trailing on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Minshew on first down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Sam Martin on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Steelers offense headed out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First and 10. Here's Allen. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Has the connection to Ridley. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Allen gonna throw again. Finds his target, Hall. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here they come. This is third and 5. To the air again. Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Again, Allen to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Minshew looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action, it's Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. They'll run here on 1st down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, Minshew. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 3rd and just 2 to go. It's a design boot. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Colts ready to take the field. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Boyd hauls. He loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And he brings the fumble back for the touchdown. Well, Brock, we both know there's some guys who are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it could be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Colts 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Let's come in here, Brock. Minshew connects with Bateman. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st and 10, Minshew. Searches from the pocket. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Romo on to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Colts ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. He's got it, room to run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. This one finds Boyd. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Now Minshew gets this to Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the Colts up because he has been feeling the heat and paying the...
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They start the drive with Hall. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Tight end gets it running forward. Good gain here across their own 15. And they'll get him down at the 25-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Ridley, the motion man left. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hall running between the tackles. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Allen off the play action. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. Complete to Pearsall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Minshew. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Minshew. Bateman hauls it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first is Minshew. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now, following the turnover. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Minshew. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
John Romo now. Let's see how he handles this moment. This from 28 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Their offense ready to take the field now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3. So time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Receiver in motion, headed right. Look at this. The wideout gets in to start this drive. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of
They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 10 now. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Steelers holding a 4-point lead. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.